And welcome back, everybody, to the finale of Let's Play Super Metroid. In the last episode, we defeated Ridley down in his hideout, and we found out that the baby Metroid has escaped. Well, I don't know whenever it is, but it has escaped. But we ran back down to Brinstar and activated the statue now that we have defeated all four of the major bosses of the game. We have arrived here in Tourian, the core of Zebes. As well as we got all the rest of the expansions, as you can see at the top of the screen there. So now we have 100% of the items in the game. So in today's episode, we are going to be taking it down to the heart of Tourian. And as soon as you enter this room, you are greeted by Metroids. Yes, Metroids have come back. They look like they've been cloned. Metroid's main weakness is ice. You make sure you have your ice beam equipped. Once they're frozen, they take 5 missiles to destroy when they're frozen. If a Metroid manages to latch onto you, it is really hard to get off. What you need to do is you need to go into morph ball form and lay down bombs. So whenever you see a Metroid, make sure you quickly dispose of it with your ice beam and then switch over to missiles and then take it out real quick. It takes a super missile to destroy fully too, so if you want to use a super missile, that's fine as well. It's just, you know, don't use your super missiles up too much because those are a little finite than regular missiles at this point. Yeah, if one grabs onto you like that, quickly go into morph ball form and keep laying down bombs as much as you can until it eventually lets go of you. And then you can kind of get out of it. It's really finicky about when it will actually let go of you. I'm actually really surprised because later games, if you drop a bomb, it'll pop off of you normally. But in Super Metroid, they kind of like cling on to dear life. But in order to advance in the rooms, you need to destroy all the Metroids in the room. So if you will not be able to advance any further until you've destroyed the Metroids. So just keep that in mind. See, these doors are locked here, so I kind of have to go ahead and kill one of them. Come over here, buddy. Get away from me. Go ahead and get rid of those guys. See, the door just finally unlocked whenever I killed that last one. There's only a couple rooms of these Metroids, so just keep in mind whenever you go traveling through here, take your time. Don't sit here and just keep running through this room all willy-nilly. These Cheerio enemies, as I always call them, are kind of annoying. They keep flying back and forth. You can use these as, especially as a, energy gather, grind for ammo and whatnot if you're low on ammo for whatever reason. I would really suggest taking your time to go back to the ship like I did in the last episode before you even enter Tourian, because this is the last area of the game, so you are kind of expected to use a lot of your resources here. So yeah, just be careful going through here because Metroids are not fun. But once you cleared this room, well, no, there's one more room. This is the last room. This is the last room with Metroids. So, oh gosh, I'm gonna get back to being frozen again, dude. Okay, there we go. Take you out here. Okay, these stupid Cheerios keep walking right into the dang Cheerios. Luckily, they don't do that much damage, but I just hate these Cheerio enemies so much because they're just numerous and they just fly at you. And I'm trying to sit here and toggle through all my weapons right here. Okay, let me go ahead and kill you, dude. There you go. And I think that's the last of it. Okay, so I think this is the last Metroid. So once you get through this room, you'll notice, hey, this room is a little different than the other ones. It's kind of like a dry area. It's like been abandoned. And this enemy right here is invincible. Literally, I can't kill him. Yeah, it's weird because there's so many enemies here that you can't even kill. You can't kill the hopper with your beam, can't kill it with your missiles. They're immune to your missiles. They're just immune to everything. So you're probably wondering, how did I kill them? You just have to ignore them. Just go to the next room. Once you get into the next room, you notice that there's a chorizo statue here. It looks like he's been kind of like petrified a little bit. If you come over here and touch him, he starts to crumble into dust. Something over here has been taking the life force out of everything around here. So, yeah, it's kind of weird. If you come through here, it's even worse. There's enemies over here that look like the life force has been just completely drained. And if you come over here, they turn into dust. There's like nothing here. nothing here to challenge you. But if you come over here, get a little bit closer, you'll notice that giant hopper enemy that we couldn't kill is over here. But then a giant Metroid appears. Holy crap, that is one big Metroid. And he just flat out just ate him for dinner. I better get out of here. Ah! There's really nothing I can do. And it starts latching on here. You can't go into Morphle. You can't do anything. It just starts draining you. You're like, well, this is the end of me. This is the end of me. But before it kills you, it stops. And it recognizes you. This is the baby Metroid. This is the baby Metroid we've been trying to find. He got big. I don't know what happened, but he got big. And I think he feels bad for, you know, attacking Samus because, well, Samus is his mommy. It was the first thing it imprinted on whenever it hatched, so it views Samus as a mom. So it probably feels bad that it almost killed Samus just now. And yeah, and you're stuck at 1 energy, so just be used for that noise for a couple seconds. If you come over here and kind of clear out these area right here, you come in this room. This is a recharge room, so you can use this to recharge your missiles, and then recharge your energy here. There we go. So no more beeping. But yeah, that was the baby Metroid. That was the Metroid we came to Zebes to rescue. But he got really big. I don't know how he got so huge, but he got big. But we're going to go ahead and open up this door with our missiles here. And we're going to continue onwards through this room right here. This whole area looks like it's been like devoid of life. It looks like all that the baby Metroid has made quick mince work of the life around here. But we are greeted with another boss door. Go ahead and just take him out like we do all the other ones. There we go. And there we go. Now, when you come in this room, I have to say something. If you come in this room right here, you'll notice, hey, there's a save station. Yeah, I can save here. But I really suggest you do not use the save room. Please, if you are wanting to 100% the game and you forget something, do not use this save room. Those events that we triggered just now locked us into Tourian at this point. So if you save here, you are essentially just ruined your save file. I don't know why it's like that. They put a save room here. But yeah, if you save here, you will not be able to leave Tourian. Because if you come up this way, and you keep going back the way you came, one of the doors is locked at this point. And if you save there, well, you're stuck here. So I really suggest you avoid the save room like the plague at all costs. If you want to adventure further into Zebes, if you want to be able to, you know, explore and get some, you know, some upgrades that we couldn't get before, yeah, if we come all the way back up this way, I think one of the doors is, yeah, the door is locked right here. Yeah, so you won't be able to leave. So just avoid using that save station. I really would. It looks tempting, but it's only there to if you're having trouble with the upcoming battle. But like I said, you have to commit to it. If you save there, you are not leaving Tourian. So make sure you have 100% items in the game if you want to save there. So I don't mean to kind of go on a tangent about that, but my first playthrough, I saved here. And I couldn't 100% the game because of that, and I'm still bitter about it. So I just wanted to give everybody that fair warning. So we're going to go ahead and open up this door here and go through this room. And this is a repeat of basically the first Metroid game. We're going to come into, this is Mother Brain's chamber. So we're going to go over here and destroy these little barriers called Zebetites that take a lot of missiles to destroy. And if you don't kill them really quick, they start to regenerate. So we want to destroy them as fast as possible. We got Cheerios flying all over them, as well as turrets shooting us. So we just want to keep destroying these Zebetites with the missiles as much as we can. And like I said before, it's if you don't attack them for a while, they will regenerate. So you're gonna have to end up using more in order to do so. But once you get enough, there's Mother Brain. Let's go ahead and break open her glass case that she's encased in. So let's go ahead and destroy her glass case. Then we can start just, attacking her normally. Like, she's just a sitting duck here. She's just gonna take all my ammo, and while she's trying to attack me with Cheerios and whatnot. But once you do so, that seems like a pretty easy final boss, don't you think? It's just like the first Metroid. It's not that hard. Okay, we've destroyed her. Oh, wow, ow, I took damage. Well, I guess I could just jump over here, but oh god. We're not done yet. Nope. Mother Brain's got a second phase, and she's turned into quite a monstrosity. Her head is basically her weak point. She'll drop bombs at you. She will shoot lasers at you, She will do a lot of things like circle beams at you. She'll do a lot of damage, and you just kind of have to just unload on her. And if you just do that, you should be able to take care of her, right? Right? She's not that hard. Her first phase was pretty easy, right? Oh, I'm running out of missiles. Well, I guess I gotta switch over to super missiles. Let's go ahead and just, just pump her full of super missiles while she's dropping these bombs. It's easy to avoid the bombs. She's not that bad. She does a little punch beam attack or whatever it is. Oh gosh, that's hard to miss. Or hard to dodge. But we're just gonna keep on loading it. Hopefully she'll die soon. Uh-oh, what's she doing? What's she doing? Oh, rainbow beam! Ow, that hurts. Holy crap. And now, Samus can't move. If we try to do that, we can't get out of the stance. Samus is... Oh gosh, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Oh lordy. This looks like this is the end for Samus. Yeah, this is the end, guys. But is it really? The baby Metroid has latched onto Mother Brain and is pretty much sucking the life force out of it. Right before it could kill Samus too. Oh, how heroic, baby Metroid! And just keep on, keep sucking the life out of her. There we go. Now Mother Brain's done for. Now the baby Metroid's gonna do is come down here and transfer all that energy to her mother. Or its mother, sorry. To Samus. But there's still some life left in Mother Brain, and she's not gonna take this down lightly. She's gonna sit here and start attacking the poor baby Metroid while it's trying to heal us. Oh gosh, we didn't finish killing it. But with one last sacrifice, the baby Metroid made a sacrifice to save Samus. But she has given us one last gift. The Hyper Beam. Yes, that energy that Mother Brain shot at us, it has been transferred to our beam, and now we got this super powered beam, and we can just destroy Mother Brain with this. Let's go ahead and just destroy her for killing our child. Samus is one mad mother. She's going to destroy Mother Brain for taking her baby away from her. And with that, Mother Brain is utterly destroyed. It's always such a good feeling to watch this scene again. I love this scene to death. But that's not it. Time bomb is set. Escape immediately. We have 3 minutes to escape Zebes. And now we have the Hyper Beam. We should be able to destroy anything in our path. But we have 3 minutes to get out of here. We gotta get up to Criteria. And we're gonna go ahead and do so. This is kind of a first time playing through this game. I had so much trouble doing this. We're just going to go ahead and speed booster right here to avoid all that nonsense. I'm not going to go down and around to do that. We're going to do a shine spark up this way. But we want to kind of climb up this path here. And this is where, because of all the everything going on the screen, this is where I sometimes get my input lag will be eaten for my space jumps. So I just got to be careful. But yeah, we have the hyper beam right now. We can basically decimate all these enemies if they're in our way. So yeah, go ahead and start blasting away if there's an enemy right in front of you. So we need to get out of here quickly, because like I said, only 3 minutes to get out of this planet. So we're going to go ahead and do so. And then keep running towards here. We're just going to keep on running, go here, and keep on flying this way. If you set up a shine spark right there, you could have easily gone up here and had to use a shine spark, but I didn't set up a shine spark, so we're just going to keep on flying. And oh, I got my input was eaten. Okay, so we're going to keep on flying up this way. Okay. Come on, Samus. You can do this, Samus. I believe in you, Samus. You can get out of here. Okay. And then when we do that, we can come up here, and we're going to be back on the Criteria again. But we have one last thing we need to do. And it is canon. I have to do it, because it's canon. We have a minute 30 to get off of here, but it shouldn't be too bad because our ship's like right next room. But if you come down here and go back to the bomb, to this Chojo statue that had the bomb upgrade quickly, because you only have like a minute, and come into the bomb room again. Our friends, the Edakuns and Decoras, are right here. If you shoot the wall, you are freeing them. You are saving them. Yeah, so make sure you save them, because it is canon that those animals survive. If you don't, they die, and that's not canon. We don't want it to be not canon. So make sure you come down here and you can save the animals. You get a special ending for saving the animals during this escape sequence. So make sure you do that. But with enough time, we have 48 seconds to do so. So we're gonna come over here and go back onto our ship and get the heck out of Dodge, man. Because Zebes is about ready to blow up. And with that, we have completed our mission. With that, Zebes is destroyed. But if you look over to the right side of the screen right after this explosion, you might see a little dot fly off in the distance after Samus' ship comes through. Yeah, right on the right side. There it is. That means the animals escaped. So now the operation was completed successfully. The clear time for this game is 4 hours and 29 minutes. So that was Super Metroid, guys. This is probably one of the greatest video games ever made, at least in my opinion. I love this game to death, and I can definitely see why people love this game even today. This game has such a great, like, it paved the way to what this genre of games meant to people. This game encourages exploration. It makes you feel like you're getting more powerful as the game progresses by finding all these upgrades, finding all these expansion packs, and all this other stuff. It has a bunch of secrets. It makes you want to kind of look around and experiment with things to see if it will work. And most of the time, it does. And that's one thing that makes this game such a wonderful game. This is a 10 out of 10 game, in my opinion. Now, yes, there are some things that have aged kind of poorly, in my opinion, like some of the things like other games later will introduce, like power grip, not being able to do that, the floatiness, controls, and stuff like that. Me having input, eaten for space jump and everything. It didn't do it as much in this playthrough as I thought it was going to, which I'm actually very thankful for. And it has some archaic things to it. But this game is probably a game that I would really say aged wonderfully compared to other games at the time. Like some other games that I could mention, like, other games like the old Final Fantasy games that, had limited things because of the technology we used back then. But this game is one that I really suggest that everybody should play at least once in their lifetime. This game is a really good game. And then, on that note, this game means a lot to me because in recent years, it's been my game to help me cope with things. I don't like really talking about this on the channel too much, but I've been going through a lot of depressive spells lately, and it's because of this game that it's helped me get through a lot of those moments in my life. I always pick this game up when I do that, but I'll get into more of that later. This is this is our ending screenshot. Based on your time for beating this game, you get one of 3 ending screenshots. And since we did a little bit over 4 hours, we get one without Samus without her helmet on. So that's our ending screenshots. I'll be going in more about that late in a bonus video. But yeah, that's our time for that. And this is our results screen. It'll tell us, it says your rate for collecting items is 100%. So we have completely 100% in this game. And of course, see you next mission. See you next mission, Samus. See you in Metroid Fusion. At least in the timeline. But yeah, this game means a lot to me. It's a game that I pick up whenever I'm depressed because it's a game I know that will help me, cope with my feelings of stress and anxiety and all that other stuff. And a lot lately, when I have been going through these spells, I've just been playing through this game. And really, it's kind of shown me how much I understand now why this game means so much to people. And why it's so important to people that this game exists in the first place. It does, not only does it have, exploration down, how it basically paved the way to how games in this genre, like, other games like Hollow Knight and Castlevania especially, have kind of paved their gameplay downwards like that. But it also has really good story, and it used it through methods without using cutscenes. It used it as gameplay. The baby Metroid coming to Samus's aid at the very end of the game and, basically showing her, hey, or, stopping Mother Brain just enough to transfer energy to Samus and then making it sacrifice to save Samus, essentially. That was heartbreaking. It really was heartbreaking, especially if you played the game prior to this Metroid 2, The Return of Samus. Because Samus saw that Metroid hatch from an egg, and it basically was her child. So seeing it make a sacrifice to save its mother, it was impactful back then. I know it's a scene that everybody's seen nowadays. It's kind of like a lot of older games that have infamous scenes and stuff like that. It's one of those. But it still gets me every time when the baby Metroid dies. I like the baby Metroid a lot, and it just makes me really... It tugs my heartstrings for that every time I see it. And it means a lot to me. But yeah, this game means so much to me. It's probably one of my favorite games of all time now. And I'm glad I got to share it with you guys. This screen is kind of one of those things where you have to hit the reset button in order for it to advance further, but so we're just going to be staying on the screen for the rest of the video. But yeah, Super Metroid means a lot to me, and I'm glad I got to show it to you guys now that I've really kind of, and I put air quotes, mastered this game, and I can show you guys how it's supposed to be played. I really hope some of the tips and tricks I showed off in this Let's Play help anybody who's playing through this game for the first time, because it's a lot of collective knowledge from me watching Let's Plays and speedruns of this game over the years, and taught me a lot of valuable tips and tricks to make the game somewhat easier for me. And I really hope I could help somebody with the way I played it in their first playthrough of this game. But we're not done with Super Metroid yet. I have one bonus video I wanted to show off. Basically showing off the ending cutscenes, as well as some other really cool secrets that you could do in this game that was only ever shown off in the demo of the game. Like the little demo reel that plays at the beginning on the title screen if you don't push A for very long. I wanted to show those off. And that'll be it. So in the next episode of Let's Play Super Metroid, I'll be showing off the ending results screen and what you need to do in order to get those, as well as showing some secrets off in the game. So with that, I'll see you next mission.